What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we made our way through the Floria waterfall region, met the water dragon who told us to come here to the temple deep within the deep woods once again, Skyview Temple, in order to find her some more sacred water so that she could heal from the attack that was made by Girahim. And so that's exactly what we're here to do. And so without further ado, I reckon we should just go ahead and head on inside the Skyview Temple. And I'm going to go ahead and point some things out. This temple will not be as easy as just simply walking through as you think. Yeah, even Fire will tell you this. My readings indicate the presence of sacred water within this temple. Unfortunately, it is not possible to use your dowsing ability here. Based on my calculations, I estimate the water is located in the deepest part of the temple complex. I recommend using the X on your map as a guide when revisiting the deepest area of the temple. I'm detecting a greater enemy presence in the vicinity than I previously observed. You'd be wise to proceed with caution. Yes, so there are definitely some stronger enemies in here. As you can already tell, there's a Quadro Baba literally hanging from the ceiling. Alright, I almost got hit by that guy. He almost took me out. Oh, the heart fell from up there. Let's roll through there, and sure enough, we made it through. Yeah, but this place won't be as much of a cakewalk. It won't be, you know, a cakewalk or anything. There's a digging spot right here that we can dig in, and we dig far enough, we get a single rupee. And though there are some butterflies right here, and if we do that, actually a strange symbol will appear on the wall. Oh no! Look who it is. It's Quartz. Hold it. You're that guy. The guy I met in the volcano. Here to do some treasure hunting too? Not really. You're a terrible liar, guy. You got a treasure hunt written all over your face. Did that big stone guy out there tip you off for the loot too? Tip? No one's beaten me to all the sweet loot piled up in this place. I may have beat you to it a long time ago, but this right here is called a goddess wall. Now, the big rock guy he was referring to outside is, of course, Gorko the Goron. Though I don't remember seeing him directly outside. We could talk to him earlier back at the seal grounds about strange items on the wall. So what you want to do when you see one of these walls is simply charge up a Skyward strike, and you can draw anything that you want on these walls. So for example, if I draw an arrow, I'll get some arrows. If I draw, you know, a bomb, I'll get some bombs. If I draw a Triforce symbol, I believe 3 fairies will appear. If I draw hearts, hearts will appear. But there's something specifically that I want to draw because you probably guys know exactly what I want. And it's not too hard to see what this shape is becoming. If we draw some rupees and the game thinks this looks like a rupee, which hopefully it does, yeah, it'll spit out a bunch of money for us. So I definitely recommend doing this if you're low on cash, and you don't specifically need anything anything like particularly in terms of like items. So for example, I'm pretty good on, well, I'm a little low on bombs, but we shouldn't need any here in the dungeon. So we should be how do I get this down? Can I slash it with my sword? Alright, sweet. I guess that works. I'm gonna slice through that so we don't get stuck again. Though luckily we should be able to take this shortcut into the central room here, and all the water is still raised from last time. But there's some of these guys, and we even have a green bokoblin archer. These green bokoblins, the only reason they're green, I believe, is due to lack of. Oh yeah, he's an archer. I want to get Fee on him if I can. Yeah, target lock green bokoblin. Archer. He's still a green bokoblin though. The variety of bokoblin inhabits caves or indoor environments. It has archery skills roughly equivalent to the surface-dwelling red bokoblin. Also similar to the surface-dwelling red bokoblin, the green bokoblin obsesses about stylish undergarments. Defeated 0 of these guys, and the only reason they're green is simply because they're in caves. Though I can use my brand new scatter shot actually. I want to show this off. If you let it charge up like this, it'll shoot a scattered shot, as you can tell, of bullets. So if you just hold it down and not let it charge, it will still shoot just one. So you can use that to your advantage. But though a charged up shot will still only shoot what the game considers one pellet, which is nice. And that's about the only thing you can do with these scatter shot. I thought I'd get the upgrade just because it goes towards 100% completion. but it's really not that useful at this point. Just fantastic. I would like a weasel just to swipe a key from that monster, then I have to go and lose it. I just can't remember which hole I hid it in. Aw, and here I thought that key would be my ticket to a life of luxury. Could have sworn I buried it right around here. Alright, so it's definitely not what I want to get stuck in. And I can dig in this hole and maybe I'll find some rupees stuck behind him. And sure enough, I do. Though there's really not that many enemies. Oh, there actually is a hydro guy over there. I want to see if I can take this guy out if all possible. I don't know, I just think... let's see if I can spin up and land up here. I figured that was going to happen. Oh, there we go. Got him that time. And he should drop a red rupee. Nope, just a heart. Alright, sweet. Never mind. But the hole that we want to go in is right over here. And you guys may remember a very, very long time ago, when we were first here, I told you to remember this specific hole. The reason why I want you to remember this specific hole is because that's where that small key is. Now, I'm not sure if you, like, if anyone's ever done this or tried it, if you hack the game and, like, get the digging mitts early and dig up that hole, what you'll actually get. Because, of course, by the time you come here, you don't have the digging mitts. And I'm sure you can come back here after that point and try it out. I'm not sure if anyone's ever tried that, and I'm not sure what you actually get from it. So, you can't quote me on anything. But we can simply head through here and open up this door. And after that, it's pretty much a straight shot to the end of the dungeon. There's nothing in the central room, I don't believe. If I walk inside, there shouldn't be anything in here, just that chest that contained our hook beetle. Oh, the door locked. Oh, does the door lock every time you come in here? Probably so. Looks like we're having to do the same puzzle from the first time we entered this dungeon again. Alright, so let's do this and hit this switch once more. I feel like it does that every time you enter this room, which kind of stinks, but oh well. Wasting a couple seconds, I guess. What can we really do? Also, this gives you a chance, if you forgot about the piece of heart at the back side of this room the first time you were here, you can also re-enter there as well. But this shortcut is open. Yeah, if you've ever forgot the piece of heart that was here, you can collect that now. But if you open this shortcut, you can now use it. But if you didn't, you'll have to go through this area. You have to go this way again, over in that direction over there. I just wanted to kill this guy because I wanted his money. So you'll have to go that path again if you didn't open up this shortcut. But most people probably did open the shortcut, so we should be a-okay. Now, what we want to do here is you can use your slingshot as these guys cross over the exit. And these guys will shoot at us. But we have a tough beetle. And though it's not tough enough... Oh, I actually killed the first guy. And if I speed this guy up, we should be able to drop this bomb right on you. And down you go. Sweet. And now we can cross over this gap without any problems. And I noticed crossing these gaps are a lot easier when balancing with the left stick versus the Joy-Cons or even the Wii Remote. And, hey look, this guy's here. Sheesh, I dig some serious miles to get my paws on treasure, and I found squat. Talk about bad luck. I think some no-good thief beat me to the goods. There's nothing in here but water now. Who's in this stinking world would come all this way for water? Nobody, that's who. Well, I guess I must be nobody. I'm cutting my losses and heading home. See ya. Alrighty, so he's gonna get out of here, and of course, this will give you some hearts in case you need it before heading through the giant door. Also, I might as well refill my bomb bag. Might as well. I mean, I don't have very many bombs anyway, so it might do us good to just go ahead and refill this bag, so that we have any in case we need them. Well, we actually didn't use any while we were in here. Well, I can't say we didn't use bombs. We did, just right over there. We used some to enter this room. But let's go ahead and open up this boss door one more time. And go ahead and head through to the back of the dungeon so that we can get our hands on some sacred water. And you guys didn't think we were going to get a boss fight again. Dang, alright, so this time we have 3 stall foes. What I recommend doing is throwing down a bomb in the center of the room. And letting them just all walk towards it, because as soon as they do so, it'll knock off all their arms and demobilize them for a second. And I recommend targeting on one at a time if you can, and just trying to avoid the others. You can't generally stab at them. You can, if you focus on one at a time, as long as you don't want them back into a corner, you should be good. Roll this at them as well. Try to get them to surround this bomb. Hopefully knock some of their arms off. Alright, so let's get some spin attacks in. Alright, we killed one, and we dropped a red rupee. I will gladly take that. And only 2 more. But if you block them with a shield, you should be able to knock their arms off as well. Didn't work so well that time. Also, if they're charging up for an attack, you can also get them that way as well. And there we go, and there's that fight. And these guys drop blue rupees. Though, don't try to think you're going to get a heart container for that. That was a pretty easy fight. You shouldn't struggle too much. I mean, you might take a couple of hits of damage. Like myself, and then just like any other boss room, these jars are in here to replenish your health if you need it. And then we can head through this back door one more time. This is also another chance to collect the goddess cube that's back here if you missed it the first time you were here. I detect sacred water nearby. There are no monster auras causing interference, so you can douse here. Yeah, so we can douse for that sacred water, and I'm sure the game's going to ask me to do it. So the water is right over there by that source of water over there. Now I want to point that out because the first time I came up here, I walked right over here to that same waterfall, and I dug up some water, and it was nothing spectacular. But right over here where all these fairies are, this is the water that you want. So if I come right down here and scoop some of this up, we got some sacred water. This pure water can heal the wounds of the water dragon. It has mystic properties that cannot be found in ordinary water. There's a 95% probability that the water here is identical to the water within the water dragon's basin. I suggest we take it back to her. And Phi will automatically warp us outside of the temple, and this guy's going to respawn. Though, I'm just going to completely ignore him, and we're going to head to the sky, because I don't see much of a reason to try to walk my way all the way back to the Floria waterfall in order to take this back to the water dragon. Instead, we'll just head back up to the sky for just a moment, just to make a quick U-turn, and then we'll drop down at the bird statue in that area. Which is generally the quickest way to go. Also, I noticed Link doesn't fly very far away from the exit where he drops down from. And but every time I turn around, he's always pretty far away from the actual entrance to Pharaon Woods. But anyway, I want to head to Floria Waterfall. Not Lake Floria, though you can head there and it will take you to the same place. I want to head to Floria Waterfall because that's just a little bit of a quicker route. Yeah, Floria Waterfall is this area right over here with the, well, waterfall. And so now we can head back in through this cave right here. This will take us into the water dragon's kind of sacred chamber, I guess you could say. And so let's just swim all the way over here and spin out of the water so we can land up here and talk to the water dragon. Yes, just look at what the color. There's no doubt about this water that I need. Quickly, boy, pour it into my basin. Yeah, don't try to pour it in yourself. Definitely talk to the water dragon, because if you do, you're going to have to go all the way back through the dungeon again, and that's no fun. Exquisite. I can feel its energy surging through me. Behold the full majesty of Pharaon, water dragon and guardian of these lands. I stand tall, healed, and whole once again. Human, you have done well to bring me the sacred water I asked you for. I see it was no coincidence that you completed the goddess's trial and obtained a water dragon scale. In turn, I will grant you the favor you have asked of me, and I will lead you to the sacred flame of my land. Come. And she takes us right outside. Now, behold. Go. The sacred flame you seek lies within this place. While the waterfall has barred entrance to this place for many years, monsters have still found a way in, and inside they flourish. But you are the goddess's chosen hero. Swatting a few monsters will be no trouble for you. I imagine you and I will cross paths again. Until then, do not lower your guard. Farewell, boy. Alright, and that is the entrance to the next dungeon. And so we'll be taking that on starting in the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you... Actually, hold on. I just have to test something out. Because last time we were here, this is a green rupee up here, and I don't know if it respawns. No, it doesn't. Alright, I just had to double check. So now, with all that being said, I think that that's going to do it all for this episode here, guys. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.